You know, the hardest part about heating with wood isn't cutting down trees or splitting them or even waking up at 2 in the morning to stoke the stove. This is the hardest part. Lugging logs from the woods to the woodshed. Anyway, after I wrote a column about the joys and travails of using firewood to keep our house warm all winter, I heard from Tom and Nancy Kalal of East Lyme. They use oxen on their farm in East Lyme to lug logs, and would I be interested in a demonstration? Absolutely, I said, let's do it.
Hey, star. Right.
Now these guys, you said they were both born, they're half brothers?
They're half brothers.
And they were born on Halloween of 2021.
21, yes.
So now they're a little over a year old.
Yes.
And they weigh
1,000 pounds.
And 975.
Right.
And when they're full grown, they'll be
25, 2,800, 3,000.
All right, Nancy, we're ready. Come on, Tom.
And they'll be able to pull stuff like telephone poles at that point.
Oh, they won't even notice.
Stand over, G.
Well, you could get your car stuck in park and they would pull it out and wonder where's the weight.
Easy, slow down.
Now you grew up in a dairy farm, right?
Yes. It was Drapic Farms.
Where was that?
It's in East Lyme.
Yep.
And back in the 50s, 60s, they were the biggest dairy farm in southeast Connecticut. Any excess milk got sold to Hartford. I think they milked like 75 jerseys by hand. But that went away. All the farms in East Lyme kind of went out at the same time, probably in the 60s, when regulations got really tough.
Anywhere you can get it. It's not a good hook, but anything.
So you do this mainly as a hobby then, right?
Oh, this is fun.
This is fun?
This is fun. Well, you know, as I age, I have to do something to keep my bones moving or I'll get fat. Or they'll break and I'll have a broken hip. Go, G. G. You know where to go now.
What really struck me was how, when we started out, you told me don't go too big. So I kept them like 6, 8 inch, 10 inch diameter.
And no fooling around this time.
But
Come
it's
on.
clear that they didn't even bat an
Star,
eye.
I see you.
I kept telling Steve, cut it bigger.
And so bigger and bigger, and now.
Well, but that's part of a training thought. If they saw the big logs right off the bat, they would have thought, we can't do this, and then they quit. So they started with the little logs, and then they didn't notice the big ones. It's a psychology 101.
You could get them to go now, I think.
Hey, no eating. Wait till they get big. You won't even have to cut the tree.